Okay, so let's start this tutorial. Always start with a clean face. I will start by applying Prime Time. It's a primer foundation that erases the appearance of your pores. Then I will apply my BB cream, the photoready from Revlon. It has a good coverage and doesn't make my skin oily. And since I don't have my eyeshadow primer, I forgot it in Montreal and I'm always filming in Quebec, so I did this instead. I used my BB cream over my eyelids plus pale eyeshadow. This technique is similar to using eyeshadow primer, and I will do this step to make sure the eyeshadow will stay in place all day. Of course, I'm doing this on both eyelids, and you can use any pale color, just make sure it's not too intense. Now I will apply tape on both sides of my eyelids to make sure both eyes will be even. And the first thing I will apply is a brown crayon from Urban Decay called 24 Hour. It's a shiny brown color, but most of all, it's a long-lasting product. And I'm also using it as another base. For the eyeshadow, I will use the Naked palette, the Basics. I will start off with a brown matte color to draw a crease. Since I have monolids eyes, basically no crease. I will draw it with the windshield motion and using a fluffy brush. And next, I will apply a lighter brown color on my eyelids. And the most important thing is to blend all the colors with the fluffy brush. And I think it's the perfect brush for erasing harsh lines. And to deepen the look, I will apply a black matte color on the outer corners of my eyes. Again, it's very important to blend the colors. And I'm using a smaller fluffy brush to finish blending all the colors. And for the tear ducts, I will use a white color to open my eyes. It gives them the effect of widening my eyes and gives them a more open look. And I can now take off the tape. And if there is anything left under the tapes, just make sure to wash it off. And next I will apply my eyeliner from Smashbox in jet black. It's the best one I've used so far. And I decided to apply my mascara before putting on the false lashes. And this is definitely up to you. And don't forget to curl your lashes with an eyelash curler first. I will use the false lashes I bought at Forever 21. It was pretty much a surprise because I didn't know what the quality would be, but they end up being very good. And the glue is from Duo, it's in black. You should put more glue on the ends of the false lashes to make sure it stays in place. And here's a tip, play with the lashes before you put them on to give them a shape. It will be easier to apply the lashes. And make sure the glue is tacky before you apply them, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. And you definitely don't want them to glue, don't want to glue the stick on your eyelids. And make sure it's dry before you open your eyes. And false lashes are often very pricey at the drugstore, so I recommend you buy them online. For example, at AlieExpress, you can get like 10 pairs of false lashes for $5, and very often shipping is free. And now I will apply more pale eyeshadow on my tear ducts, just a little touch up to make sure it's even on both sides. And I will end up by lining my waterline with the brown pen. So it's the same one I used at the beginning. So half of the waterline is the white eyeshadow and the other half is lined with the brown pen. Time for eyebrows, a very important step. I always use the same technique, so I will draw a line at the top, then at the bottom, and end up by filling the middle with little strikes. Take time to make them look natural because when eyebrows are not natural, it looks crazy, and the brush really helps to erase the harsh lines. So one little stroke at a time, and practice makes perfect, you'll see. And I'm using the pen from Anastasia Beverly Hills in taupe. Now for the lips. I'm applying no bleeding lips first. It's a transparent pen to make sure the lipstick will stay in place. Then I will line them with a pen from Rimmel London in color Innocent. A friend of mine recommended it and I fell in love with it. It looks very natural and I love the color. I also apply it over my lips as a base. And the texture of the pen is similar to the lipstick, so don't put too much pressure when applying it, otherwise the tip will just break. And the lipstick is the same brand as the pen, and the color is Rosetto. I love it because it's a good balance between a matte lipstick and natural lips, since matte lipstick dry out lips a lot and the one I'm using is still creamy. And for the cheeks, I'm using Rose Glow from Sephora on the apples of my cheeks, up to the temples, and a little bit on my forehead. So here's the final look. I hope you guys like the makeup. And next I will curl my hair. I will basically show you a technique on how to get the curls that you would get using a barrel with a flat iron. So it's a 3-step technique. So I will take a piece of hair. I'm doing half a curl at the top, then half a curl, and another half a curl. And the number of times you do this depends on the length of your hair. And I'm repeating this technique on the 3 layers of my hair. It also depends on how thick your hair is. And I really love this technique since it gives natural beachy waves and it's very simple and quick. And I always spend more time on the top part, since that's where it will show the most, and make sure not to forget any pieces of hair along the way. And there you go, curly hair, natural smoky eyes, a nude lipstick, perfect for a night out or a dinner with friends. Alright, so this concludes the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. It's the exact look that I wore for the photo shoot that I did with my friend, my super talented friend. We shot those pictures near the University of Montreal. The temperature was perfect. Snow was falling down. It was beautiful, but it was freezing. So I was trying to strike a pose and I didn't really know how it looked like. But my friend is super talented. She knows when to shoot the picture so that it's perfect. So it ended up being gorgeous, gorgeous. She does individual pictures, sports, any events. So if you need a photographer, I highly recommend her. She's great, and her Facebook page is called Through Our Eyes. So if you want to go and watch, I'll put the link down below, but also right here if you want to go see her page. So now I want to talk about nail polish, because every time I'm shooting a new video, I have new nails on, and the brand that I love is Sally Hansen, and especially the Complete Salon Manicure. These nail polish are heaven. They are great. They have the 2 qualities that a nail polish should have. They are long lasting and dry super quickly. I'm going to tell you a short story just to explain why I like it when it dries quickly. When I was in high school, I was at my friend's house. We had a sleepover night, so nail polish for sure. And I was applying a nail polish that was deep blue, but it didn't dry really quickly. So I'm not a patient person in life, so I wanted it to dry quickly. So I was like, oh, how can I find a creative way for it to dry? So I started moving my hands around like this, but super quickly, and I ended up scratching my friend's wall, which was white, with 4 deep blue strikes on her wall. And I was panicked because the thing is, her family just moved into the house. So the house was brand new, everything was brand new. I was panicked. I was like, oh my god, they are gonna kill me. But then we had this super brilliant idea to run into the bathroom, get some nail polish remover, and try to swipe it out. And gosh, it went out, although like the paint was a little off because nail polish remover is super strong, but then it disappeared. The conclusion of this is nail polish has to dry quickly. It's something that is very important to me. Also, they are very long lasting. They last for about 2 weeks, and after maybe like a week and a half, I'm gonna have to do a little touch up. Plus, they are shiny and they stay shiny till the end. So they have like this kind of gel effect, but it's not exactly like their gel line, which is specifically for gel. And by the way, I'm gonna have to try this very soon because I'm sure it's great. And they have so many colors to choose from, gorgeous colors like this one, this one. I have so many, it's crazy. I'm always trying to stop myself from buying their products, but I just can't. Also, what I do to match the colors, I always match a darker color with a lighter color. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this finger is always different. I don't think there's any other way to wear nail polish. It's just my obsession. If I can give you ideas, you can go on Pinterest and on Instagram. A lot of people have accounts only for nail polish, so they're gonna give you ideas on patterns, on matching colors. So I love this brand. The price quality ratio is super good, and I have always liked these products. I hope you guys liked the tutorial and the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. It's gonna be a pleasure for me to answer them. And I'll put all the details in the box below for the products that I used. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.